Everybody, I'm Super Beast GN. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing Gruul Aggro in Wilds of Eldraine Standard. In the 1-drop slot, we have Kumano faces Kakkazan, Monastery Swiftspear. We have 4 of each of those. This is the average mono red aggro type thing. But we put in Monstrous Rage, 4 of those. 1 red instant, target creature gets +2/+0 until the end of turn. Create a monster roll token attached to it. That creature gets +1/+1 and has trample while that roll token is attached to it. Nice. Really cool if you're putting it on the Monastery Swiftspear. That gets really out of hand real fast. We got 4 play with fires. We've got 4 audacities to kind of do the same thing we want to do with the Monstrous Rage, but this one draws us a card. See, this is mono red, but we get to draw cards with our stuff. 2 Charming Scoundrels. It's a 1 in a red, 1/1 with haste. When it enters the battlefield, you either get to discard a card, then draw a card, or create a treasure token, or create a wicked roll token attached to a target creature. We also have the Picnic Ruiner, which is a 2/2 for 2, 1 in a red. And whenever we attack with this creature, and we have a creature with power 4 or greater on the battlefield, Picnic Ruiner gains double strike until the end of turn. It also has a Sorcery Adventure, which is 3 in a green. Distribute 3 +1/+1 counters among any number of target creatures you control, making them bigger, and then you can trigger the double strike later on if you get this late game. Questing Druid. This is probably one you've seen around a little bit. We have 2 of them in the deck. It's a 1/1 for 1 in a green. Whenever we cast a spell that's white, blue, black, or red, put a +1/+1 counter on it. And then we also have an instant adventure, 1 in a red. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until your next end step, you may play those cards. So it's kind of like a Ren's Resolve that's better because it's instant, but worse because you don't get like a whole turn to play it. You have to play it during your turn that you play it, or you have to play it during your opponent's end step to get a whole turn to play those cards. We have Ruby Daring Tracker in here. We have 3 of these because it's legendary. It's got haste. It's a 1/2. It's for red and a green. Whenever Ruby Daring Tracker attacks while you control a creature with power 4 or greater, Ruby gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. It also can tap to add either red or green, which is basically what we're doing in the deck. So, pretty awesome card, and it could get also pretty out of hand with that +2/+2, and then you give it the Monstrous Rage. It triggers itself. Pretty neat. We have 1 Twisted Fealty. Which is 2 in a red, gain control of target creature until the end step. Until the end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste until the end of turn. Create a wicked roll token attached to up to 1 target creature. That's a different creature. It doesn't have to be the same creature that you steal, unless it's the only creature in play, and then, then you have to. I have 1 in here because I think this is a little expensive for what we're doing, but it is nice to kind of end a game with one of these. Just take your opponent's big thing that they're going to kill you with next turn and just kill them with it. Not bad. We have 2 Goddrics in here, although the argument can be made that we could put 3 in here, but I'm doing 2 because I just don't want to spend, I don't think I have another rare wild card, but also, I don't think we need it, but it wouldn't hurt. So, if you're looking to make this deck, if you're like, oh, I like this deck, but it's just not quite there yet, in your opinion, put another Goddric in, but Goddric is pretty good. It's a 1 and 2 red, 3/3 with haste. It has Celebration. As long as 2 or more non-land permanents enter the battlefield under your control this turn, Goddric is a dragon with base power toughness 4/4, and it has tap a red mana. Dragons you control get +1/+. So it basically turns itself into a Shivan dragon. He just turns into a Shivan dragon, which is amazing. It loses all other types, so it's no longer a human noble at that point. And we have a few things in here that actually put things on the battlefield, like a Charming Scoundrel puts itself into the battlefield, and then we can either put a treasure token or a wicked roll token, and that's the second permanent that's entering the battlefield. That will trigger Goddric. We also have Monstrous Rage, which you can play like a Swiftspear into Monstrous Rage. That's 2 things coming into the battlefield. You can play a Goddric and then put a Monstrous Rage on it, and then that's 2 things entering the battlefield. So that's pretty awesome. I like that a lot. It really could really just close out games. We have 2 Migloz Mage Crushers just for some beast power on the field. You can give itself +2/+2 by removing 2 oil counters and paying 2. You can give it Vigilance and Menace. I mean, this is a card you probably know already. It was in a couple sets ago. I've never really brewed with it yet, but this thing is pretty cool. It's got you can destroy artifacts and enchantments. There is artifact and enchantment. Hey, I think you can probably put 3 or 4 of them in here. Maybe. I mean, there is that. You could probably put one of these in and take the Twisted Feely out, but somebody beat me with this card, and I was like, "That's a really good card. I want to use that." So I put the Twisted Fealty. Please let me know in the comments how this is pronounced, because I don't know. So I put a Samut Vizier of whatever that word is in here, because a lot of things have haste in this deck, and I kind of want to just draw more cards. I want to draw more things that damage my opponent real fast, because that's the name of the game. If you don't have card draw, you just fall into the same rut that mono red falls into. You've played all your things, and now you're just top decking. But this makes sure, this and Audacity make sure that we can just draw a few more cards. This and the Questing Druids make sure that we draw a few more cards and get there faster. We want to win by turn 4 or 5, like just like 5 the max. We don't want to go too long, because if we go too long, we're kind of blah. But this will help us play those grindy matches. And we have one Witchstalker Frenzy. It's a 3 and a red, pretty expensive. It's an instant, but this spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature that attacked this turn. It deals 5 damage to target creature. So that doesn't matter who's attacking. It could be your opponent's attacking creatures or you're attacking creatures, and then it's cheaper. So this could normally, if you're gonna have a lot of creatures out, it could be like a 1 cost, which is absolutely amazing. Especially when you're trying to get that last bit of damage in, your opponent has a pesky blocker, or that just Sheldred that you want to get rid of. Because red and green does not really do well with Sheldred, and we need something like this. Arguably, you could put a couple of these in, but I wanted to do one because I did a lot of other things here, and I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like just drawing these and flooding out with stuff that I could not use. But yeah, you can kind of maybe put one more of these in, take the Twisted Philia. I'm saying the Twisted Philia is just kind of like a flex spot in this deck. And to be honest, so is Samut. Since most of the deck lists that I see don't play Samut, but I just thought it's really good because oftentimes you're pumping these things up with Monstrous Rage and Audacity. It's nice to have that first strike vigilance and haste. Like, come on, that's awesome. Making sure that Samut is always going to get through. So I decided to put 2 of these in. And then we have our lands. We have a pretty big land base. What's our land base looking at? We got 20 lands in here. So we will find lands. We will get lands. I mean, you can still flood out. Trust me. If anyone can flood out with the least amount of lands, it's me. You know that. You've seen the channel. But we know we have Copperline Gorge. We have 3 Karplusan Forest. We have all sorts of like dual lands here. So if you're making this deck, just put whatever is the most comfortable for you. I would say a bunch of Copperline Gorges. I just don't have them, and you know me, I don't like to spend wild cards on a bunch of lands. Although I probably should. And of course, you know, we have the Pain land here, so we're going to be seeing mono red a lot. Unfortunately, that's just the way the game goes. But other than that, let's get into the games and see how this does in action. Let's go. We have a 1-lander, and we are not keeping it. That's better. Let's see. Does not matter. I mean, I guess we could have kept that secret, but who cares? We're gonna lose a life anyways. Oh, we're dead. We are just straight up dead. So do you think he puts something else out, or do you think he kills my Picnic Ruiner? If he doesn't, I think we win. He might put out a Monastery Swiftspear and then kill it with fire. Nope. Oh, sir, this is not good for you. Alright, so it becomes a 4/4. Pay a life. It becomes a 7/7. We're doing 14 damage. It does double strike. I mean, it is pretty nice. Thank you. Thanks. You're a nice opponent. I like you. None of your things can block. They have to have exactly a lightning strike. I don't know. That's not a lightning strike. Okay. That is not a lightning strike. Next to blockers. Okay. I was gonna say, we'll just go tit for tat here. Are you ready for some of the fastest games in Magic history? I'm gonna actually keep this. As we play Mountain, Kumano, make them think we're mono red, and then boom, next turn, Picnic Ruiner. Oh, mono red. It's you know, you gotta love it. That monstrous roll token though is insane, dude. And then we get in for 14. Oh my god. No, we get in for even more than 14. Okay, so they have probably a lot of stuff in their hand. Like, now it doesn't die to play with fire. It has to be a lightning strike or something bigger. And that might take up most of their turn. And here it comes. If they have it, we just lose because we have nothing else going on in life. Not doing it. I'm not blocking. I refuse to block. Okay, that's gonna hurt. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we might be dead next turn, but let's see. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Let's try it. Let's see what happens here. I know, the roll token's coming off of it, but I think we just live. I think we just win here, you know? Let's have a 1 mana thing that does 4 damage, which would be upsetting, but I think that's just game. It's 10 damage. That's a turn 3 kill right there? Did we just win on turn 3? Oh my god, this is insane. This is insanity at its best. Okay, we have all the Kumanos ever that anybody's ever wanted. So I guess we'll keep. We have mono white, which is probably not good for us. If I'm being absolutely serious about this. Would love another red land here. Nothing. Okay. Well, what are you going to do? This is going to be an Elspeth Smite, if I've ever seen one. Yep. I mean, it makes the most sense in that situation. Alright, so now that they got that out of their hand, here comes... what? Definitely not going to be a Brutal Cathar, because... oh, it's a toxic deck. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Quick Study on your turn? I love it, but this is not good. I think I need the land. There it is. Well, that was the right call, I think. That was definitely the right call. So what do you have here? Elspeth Smite will kill this Samut. Are they going to play something on my turn? Oh. So they can't really play anything next turn. I mean, well, I guess they can. Maybe they don't have anything. They have Fading Hope, maybe? I think they might have Fading Hope. But that just means it comes in as a 4/4 next turn because of Kumano. Perhaps. Will you do a Fading Hope on my Goddric and take 1 damage? I ask you this as a friend, as an adversary, as a person who's in a handicap match here because it's 2-on-1. Look at these guys. 2-on-1. Also, you took my Kumano, bro. It comes back in as... if it gets destroyed, which I don't have anything to destroy, enchantments, it comes back in as Kumano faces Kakkazan. And then it does the whole thing over again, which is actually pretty cool. Because honestly, once it's a 2/2 with haste, it's not the greatest thing in the world. It does do some things, but it's really these 3 chapters here that are amazing. Do you think he's just gone? Do you think he just said, I'm sick of playing against red decks today? This is why we're playing the green, my friend. I hate red. I hate counter spells. I hate mono red. I hate everything. Why do I even play this game? Because it's fun, I guess. This is where he's gonna, like, make me commit to the board, and then he's gonna play Sunfall next turn? Or is he gonna play, yeah, see, he's back now? Like, come on. Come on, man. Here comes Sunfall. We all know it. But if you Sunfall... Ooh... Let's make the music. They want to do Wandering Emperor, right? And so they're going to play it. They're going to play the Wandering Emperor here. Well, they should. They can't Wrath at instant speed. This is lethal, by the way. So they have to do something. Dragons you could... sure. I will draw it again. I have enough mana to do whatever I want. I'm actually going to draw it now, if you don't do anything about that, Samut. Okay. But now what you've done is, now if you wipe the board, I'm just at a huge advantage here. So he wants to play one of these this turn. And now he's going to play the Wandering Emperor, I think. Get rid of the etching. Okay. You kind of should block the Samut.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you.
Okay.
You're done.
Get that back. Hit you for 4. Alright. If he does it on my turn, it comes in tapped, so he won't be able to block. And that's why he's doing it now. Gotcha. Okay. So now what? You're gonna put a plus... No, he's not.
Then we must protect the people.
I think that's game, though, right? Unless he has a Fading Hope in his hand? I'm pretty sure that's game, because we put this in play, right? And then we put Goddric into play. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know about this, but we're going first. All right, maybe we draw something. No, we gotta slow it down a little bit with this one. I don't like that this is gonna come in tapped. I'm gonna play. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna play. He's mono red, so I gotta do something first. Okay, so I gotta hope that I draw an untapped land. Otherwise, we're just, we're done for. But at least we're putting our opponent on an even playing field here. We're both at 19. You know, we're both still winning, son. Oh, okay, okay. We don't get to do it, but we've got stuff to do. Don't worry. Okay, and then they're gonna ramp hard, right? Ramp hard. What? Oh my god, are you serious? I can't believe that just happened. Why would you tap that? I'll take the damage. I don't care. I gotta watch that. All right, well, we lost because the auto tapper. You know what? I don't care. Let's go. I think he might actually block. He's looking at it. He's thinking about it. But then he can't ramp. All right, next turn we gotta make sure we don't. We can tap our land. I don't care about losing the life here. Oh. Okay, I draw 2 cards. Nice. Land. Land. Oh, okay, cool. We got the lands off the top of our deck. Great. Love it. Oh, man. All right, so what do you think happens here? They need a creature on the field to actually deal damage to this, right? Uh-oh. Okie dokie. Okay. Hit you for 6. They don't know we drew 2 lands here. They don't know the lands are going crazy. We're flooded. Wow, that's a... Come on, man. That's a pretty expensive, I mean, I guess that's pretty good. I mean, doesn't target. But I think we're in a bad position now because we're flooding out. Bro, thank you. Oh, dude, I am in your debt because that was a problem. Okay. I'll take that for 2 mana. Or, you know, for you spending 2 mana on that. I think he just needs something else. He needs a swamp so he can play a Sheldred. We got 2 green. We got 3 greens. Let's go red. We have a lot more red in the deck than we do anything else. All right, please don't draw me a land. All right, here comes something big. All right. Nope. Well, I have nothing to do with the 4 mana part of it. So, and it's just gonna get dead. So, there's that. Another blot out. Yep, he just drew all of them. That's awesome. That's fine. I'm glad. I'm glad he got that. I'm seriously happy for you, opponent. Okay. Come on, game. Come on, game. Come on. Oh, game. Oh, game. No. Oh, game. Oh, it's got death touch. Oh, game. Game. Opponent goes first. Mono red because we have the Karplusan Forest. Oh no, mono white. Your first strike does nothing for me. What do I want to do? Alright, we can do this. Will he block? I have a feeling this is the thing we want to play next turn, right? For sure. Okay, gaining life, not the greatest thing in the world for us. The question is, does he want to lose his Lunarch Veteran? He also didn't play he didn't use 2 of his mana, so he's got to have some other kind of play here, right? Let's force him to use his mana. And discard something. I think that's the best play. And then next turn we'll have a double strike on the Picnic Ruiner. Yeah, he has a Elspeth Smite in his hand. Or something for 2 mana that's gonna... Okay, there we go. Okay. Auto pay, sure. Let's just attack in. Why not, right? So... he can kill it. He can. He's gonna discard something for that? I'm fine with that. Okay, and then we have the Migloz Maze Crusher. We can destroy this, actually. I think that's what we do. Are we gonna have enough mana? No, we can... Ooh, we have the same amount of creech. Alright. Okay. Boom, boom. Double strike. The thing is, he's got to get rid of every card in his hand to actually... Oop. What you gonna do? He's got to do it with the chaplain. Yeah, we have to do it that way. Discards the last card in his hand? Is that what you do? He doesn't do it? Wow! Brosephine, what are you doing? You just let that happen? That card must be really good. Because I have never seen anyone just go, oh, I'm just not going to do it. Maybe they thought it was going to kill him. People don't know how first strike works. I mean... Gross. Okay. Okay, so what do we do here? Okay. See how it goes, Elish Norn. They don't want to lose the Elish Norn, that's for sure. Okay. Ow! Come on. Okay. 17, still pretty good. I'm at 9. But do they have anything else? They want me to commit to the board, don't they? Let's go. First strike, 4-3. Here comes Elspeth Smite. A Ganjo, sure. Alright, let's see that board wipe. You know they have it. Oh, they might not, though, with all the soldiers, but I have seen people play... What do you got? I have seen people play Sunfall with, like, soldier decks, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Okay. Let's see. What do we get? This is a lot, dude. But if these two things block Samut, you put the one without first strike. Ooh. You put the one without first strike first to do the damage. This way it kills the thing, and then they don't snap back. Okay. Alright, we roll token the Hmm. Yeah, we roll token the thing it blocks. And that should be game? Yeah, that's right. Keep a one-lander. Is that something we do? Opponent goes first, though. Yeah, let's keep it. I like to live on the edge. On the razor's edge. Living on a razor's edge. It's mono red. Ow. Okay, if they kill this, we're done. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Reckless Impulse. And they already played the land, so that's awesome. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put this out. I need some creatures. We need to raise them. I think they're gonna go land into Monastery Swiftspear into Reckless Impulse. Because they're gonna lose it. Or it's gonna be the Monstrous Rage. That would be probably bad, but you're gonna just kill my Picnic Ruiner. Don't kill my Picnic Ruiner. He ruins picnics. That's all he does. I mean, oh. That is sickening. Alright, but you know what? It is a thing. Hmm. 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 Yeah, it's looking pretty bad if he has another one of those monstrous tokens. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and keep that because I do have something happening next turn. The Goddric. Phoenix Chick, sure. Okay. Okay. Please, do you have another one? Okay, he doesn't have another one. We're just dead next turn? Does he have a... Hmm. If we play with Fire a Phoenix Chick, we are 100% dead next turn. So I think I'm just going to put this out. He has something. Sure. I think we're just dead. Well. If it is like a lightning strike or something, he has to kill the creature to actually be lethal. And yeah, that's game. Yep. Nothing we can do. We don't have flyers. That is game. Opponent goes first. We don't do anything till turn 2. It's pretty much game over, but we'll keep it. We need green to make this awesome, but... Okay, let's see. So we have... Oh, Lizard Blades! Okay, so they're playing like a very similar thing, huh? I feel it. This thing is getting destroyed in response to my Audacity. Or it's getting destroyed right now, sure. Okay. Not gonna waste my Audacity now, you know? Sure. Okie dokie. Well, if he blocks here, they kill each other. I only get one through for him, for the picnicker. The picnicker, the picnic room. I keep calling it a picnicker. Gotta watch how I say that word. Yeah, I think he's gonna do it. No? Oh. Alright, maybe we're just dead next turn. I don't know. We actually can... What can we do? Witchstalker Frenzy it next turn? When we attack? It's not gonna take much to kill me here. They're at 3. It's a 3/3. And that's it. Yeah. Yep, they're just always gonna have it. Let's see. They could literally have everything they ever wanted here. Alright, just in case I'm putting this down. Woo! Scary. They could just have a play with fire. We're dead. They literally soloed us with a freaking Lizard Blades. Card's a good card, but... Alright. This is a lot. This might have been lethal if I would have attacked with everything, but... Okay. It's okay. Draw me a card. Draw me another card. Hmm. Okay, I mean, that was pretty dope. Can they kill everything? Can they kill me? Can they hit me with a play with fire? Can they hit me with something that has haste, that has... Oh, okay. That was very scary. Opponent goes first, but we have a good hand, so we'll take it. We will take it. Mountain into Kumano, into Picnic Ruiner, play with fire. Maybe another Picnic Ruiner next turn after that. See what happens. Mono red again. It's just going to be all mono red. Look at that. Needs land. Needs land, but they're ahead on the damage. So let's see what happens here. This at 3 is pretty good. And we can Samut next turn? He's gonna attack with just everything, right? Oh! Okay. Okay.
Go ahead.
They always look at the creature first with Chandra. That's fine.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
He's gonna attack? No, he's not gonna. Well, he can't block. Well, he doesn't want to lose it. Autopay. Yes! I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Keep the Chandra from getting a little higher in life. Draw some cards. Good. That's good. That's good stuff. I think we Ruby into Charming Scoundrel. Okay, cannot pay that. If they had actually done the plus on Chandra first, they could have. But I don't know what they would have used it on. Okay.
Let's bring things up to a simmer.
Lightning Strike, sure. We're at 8. Create a Wicked Roll token. So we got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They can't kill me next turn. The play with fire does it. We had one more mana out there. This would be over. All right. Do they have 2 lightning strikes? You think they do? Ooh, 6. Okay. All they need is 1 point of damage. Oh my god, this is tough. No, they just had it. Exactly. That was a good match. Opponent's always going first, though. I'm keeping. Yep. Of course. Well, maybe we can race them? I don't know. Yeah, maybe we can. All right. Currently racing. Let's see what happens. We got 2 Rockfall Vales. I think we put out the Migloz next turn. It's pretty big. Cool. Draw me a card. That is not what I want to see, but what are you gonna do? I should have attacked, but we can't race if we don't attack. But, well, we'll see what happens here. We have the play with fire. Land and ugh. Can I get one more mountain, please? That would be nice. That works. I mean, you could block it. We have 2 or more, unless they have 2 or more basic lands. Good. We have 2 basic lands now, so that's not going to do any more damage to us. Okay. That's a lot of damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'll be 7 damage. And then they can get in. Let's see where he puts the counter. Four, 5, 6. Do you have it? My turn? That would have been lethal. There we go. Woo! We can Rockfall first. Because we have nothing to play on turn 1, except for the play with fire, which we can wait on. I do want to play Ruby on turn 2. Opponent's going first once again. It's like, you can't go first anymore. Just impossible. If for some reason, whenever my opponent's playing a red deck or some kind of red deck, they're always going first. I never am. But what are you going to do? Can't control it. I'm gonna hold this up for cut down. Plans have changed. So I think what they want to do is hold up some kind of like protection spell. All right, we have one more turn of play with fire, and then we can Ruby. It's cool art on this. I need myself like a gritty Little Red Riding Hood movie. Where she's like a hunter. I'm sure that somebody's done that. Probably go to the Dollar Tree, find it in one of the bins. You really don't have another land? I don't have another land either. I know how you feel. Stefan. We are kindred spirits in that sense. Heyo. So... Maze Crusher? Gonna get killed. They're definitely gonna kill it. With Go for the Throat. I suspected they had a cut down, but they might have a Go for the Throat as well. They actually might even have... Yeah, Sheldred's Edict. I was just gonna say that. This is 2. Is it 3? Alright. Let's just set up. This is not looking good. If we attack in, it's just... We're just going tit for tat, and it's like a 2-for-1. So... See what happens. One Monstrous Rage will put the Questing Druid into 4 mana, or 4 power range, giving Ruby a +2/+2. Never mind. Awesome, love it. Okay. Okay. For next turn. Probably should have done it the other way around, but what are you gonna do? But wait, why did he put that there? That's weird. Maybe my stupidity will lead to Stefan's confusion. Or maybe they'll just kill the Goddric once again with a infectious bite. Aha! I think we're dead. Okay, we're at 6. They're at 8. They don't kill this turn. I don't know, man. They're dead. We got them. Whew. I think. No, not necessarily. Go back. Do this little number. And that's Xaxes. Feels good. Kumano faces Kakkazan. This is your average mono red hand. But we get to play Ruby on turn 2. Interesting. I like that. It's mono red, but it ramps. Alright. What you got, Tasha the Witch Queen? Oh no, it's mono red. See, they're gonna think it's mono red every time, but we're not. Okay. They have to put something on the board, right? They can kill this. Okay. Alright, let's see it to believe it. Scoundrel! Okay. Okay. Get that damage through, you know? What can we do here, though? We had Ruby. Ruby was our third mana. They play Graveyard Trespasser now. Okay. Okay. Rock hard? Nice! Okay, okay. Create a treasure token? Okay, okay, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. What do we do? Wait. And then... think that's game? Do we think that's game? That's pretty game, yeah. That's pretty game. Well, that is the deck. So, sometimes you can race mono red, sometimes you can't. I mean, it's just really a crapshoot of like what you can draw, who's drawing what first and who's going first. Being on the play is really, really advantageous when you're going against kind of the mirror or aggro versus aggro. So there is that. It is going to lose to a lot of that kind of thing, just by chance, just not drawing the right cards, obviously, as always, and just going second against something that's super aggressive. It's possible. Like you could still win on that, but it's very unlikely to win with any deck when you're going second and your opponent is just straight out the gate, like turn 3, he's got a freaking board full of creatures. So I really like this deck. I started playing Magic on Gruul Aggro with the Electrostatic Pummeler back in Kaladesh, and I just really like the way this is. This probably can be tweaked a little bit. I'm gonna keep working on it, and maybe we'll do an update at some point with like maybe we'll just rearrange cards and see what's better. But I really wanted to play this because I thought it was pretty fun, and I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, let me know what you want me to brew with next, or what kind of colors you want me to brew into in standard or any format. I just do standard mostly because I know you guys like standard a lot. But I will do other formats if you want me to. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Peace out and have an excellent day.